So we're just looking up towards where I've just come from now, the Lewis terminus. An unsatisfactory ending to the Lewis on the south side here. And if we just swing around, see the sizable commercial and residential development that has gone on and is going on at Cherrywood here in Tullyvale, right down to Carrickmines. And we have the Glen viaduct here. Last saw a train on New Year's Eve 1958. So this is the alignment here. So I'm actually on the alignment now. Just swing around and the line would have gone off in that direction where those apartments are, and it would have been agricultural access bridge on the road that leads up to the motorway. But 65 years ago, railway trains would have come through here and straight ahead there. Now you see the pylons here, so those pylons are above the old track bed. So you can imagine that feeling. No, I've done a lot of videos here, but it never ceases to amaze me what a journey this would have been on a train coming down here with Killiney Hill on my left here, and you look out a carriage window, and then you have Carrickgulligan and the lead mines of Ballycorus on the right. This has been a fantastic journey, and you're coming across the viaduct. So we're lucky to have Johnny Nobody film. I keep repeating that on videos I do. I only discovered it a few years ago, and there's a free copy on rarefilms.com, and it was a great inspiration. They needed railway scenes. They obviously couldn't use the main line, but they at this stage there was only one track left from Foxrock down to the junction, so they used this line, and it's fantastic. But a little bit of extra footage I found last night was when Nigel Patrick, the priest on the run, trying to prove his innocence at the forecourts, he looks out the window. So that's just beyond the bridge where these houses are. You can see one of the houses at Falls Row, so that's just beyond the bridge. You can see him looking out the window, and so we're nearly at the exact spot the workmen would have been that day. On the filming was they filmed over 2 days, June 17th and June 18, 1960. So you would have had just the line to Bray, the down line, and you would have had workmen on it as an excuse to stop the train. And sadly, I don't know if those very workmen or were they just extras. I think they were probably just extras. But a couple of months later, you had the line ripped up for forever, and here it is now. Line. It's only used to carry these pylons down the old track bed. Now on this side, you'd be able to get access up until I'd say about 10 years ago. But with this huge development going on, it's not possible anymore. There are stones down here where it look remarkably similar to ballast, but it's not the ballast from the line. As I get down closer to the viaduct, there you go. You just see him through there. It's easy this. So the brambles, and many of the brambles, there's a tree growing in there, but this is the actual track bed that those workmen would have been on that day, June 1960. So the tracks would have been lifted in late summer. So we can get a bit closer. And here it is, abandoned 65 years now. Next month is the anniversary since it was last used, a revenue earning train, and then obviously 18 months later for the Johnny Nobody film. Also they filmed at Tula Crossing where it was down earlier on, and the gatekeeper's house is it's just been a victim of antisocial behaviour, sadly. And so the only part of the film that's still in use or repurposed is Carrickmines. So there you go. So what can happen here? Well, there's options. Can be a greenway, But we're left with very limited options because we have the motorway that would require a bridge if they were to extend the Lewis to Bray, but they won't be able to use the Shankill alignment anymore. Recent development on near Stonebridge Road, and obviously a Dorney Court there, the Glen, and is it Glen Coulon, the house that was there during the Victoria, or during the railway days, the Harcourt Street days. That's there, and there's a few houses on, so they're built on the track bed. So but also if you go back to the 1960s, as I said before, when they built Shankill Grove and St Anne's Park, it really cut the prospect of the line being ever restored, reopened to the junction. So sad, but I honestly can't see. There's Ballycorus Mines now. I can't really see anything happening in the future. It's these weeds and these brambles are just going to get higher, and the powers that be. But okay, we had the economic crash in 08 and then COVID, of course, but this isn't important to the Irish government at the moment. But yeah, it'd be great if it was cleaned up, and at least if they had the worst case scenario would they had a walkway over it and then connects up with the hospital. I mean, that'd be fantastic. People that are around here, say you wanted to walk down to that hospital for whatever reason, yeah, they could do that. But ideally, if there's a Lewis back here, and but anyway, it's not to be. Okay, I shall go now, but please subscribe to my channel, Station to Station. I'll leave you this last clip of the development of Carrick Mines here. Thank you. Just hit the like button.